Miss Sanford, active in local civic circles since she came to East Quogue from Madison, New Jersey after marrying Kent Sanford, a plumbing contractor, acquired the title of Aunt Elsie early in the war when she began sending her letters to boys in the service. The letters, which she signed Sincerely Aunt Elsie, went out punctually each month, even when her son, Sergeant James Sanford, 23, a tail gunner on a bomber, was reported missing in action over Budapest. She did not let the bad news interrupt this volunteer effort. He was never heard from again. The New York Daily News, December 7th, 1947. The Easter services this year were beautiful. Prayers were said for all our girls and boys in service. May 1943. Dear boys and girls, this month we have added 5 more names to our honor roll. Tony Karpinski, Forrest Carter, Robert Halleck, Major McKeague, and John Glynn. August 1943. Have a busy month, boys. Between jury duty and a case and Jim's being home, that being the best of all, having him home. Guess I'll sign off for this month. Right, boys? I'll be waiting. Aunt Elsie, October 1943. Had a letter from Bob McGurk. He is in Iceland and is busy. Wishes he could get home. Hope he will be soon. Hope you boys will have a nice Thanksgiving, and we hope and pray by next Thanksgiving you all will be home. November 1943. June 6th, D-Day. Great doings over there. Suppose a lot of my boys are in the scrape. I know they will come out with flying colors. June 1944. Bill Wright, Mike Nodoff, and Roger Klug were home early in July. Jack Phillips and Mary Frances Sistani are engaged to be married. Jack was inducted into the Navy on Tuesday, July 11th. July 1944. Sorry to report, word was received July 31st. The Staff Sergeant Robert Allhurst has been killed in action. August 1944. Oftentimes, when we write memorials for our friends who have departed, we say many things that are more sentimental than they are constructive and useful. But let us say concerning Bobby Allhurst, it was great to know a person who willingly sacrificed his life to a great task. But words are poor memorials, especially when the task is unfinished. We might better do him homage by living in a fashion that would be worthy of his memory and his sacrifice. May we give all our living to the unfinished task of making life a real and beautiful thing. It was President Lincoln speaking at Gettysburg who said, "It is for us, the living, to be dedicated to the unfinished task." Reverend McCloskey, August 1944. Grace Foster, formerly Grace Jones, received a telegram from the War Department that her husband, Benjamin Foster, was killed in action in France on August 16th, September 1944. Just got word that George Nodoff is in France, about 20 miles from his brother Stanley. They plan to meet soon. Good luck to the Nodoff brothers. March 1945. Well, Sunday, August 12th, we were all excited with the news that Japan had accepted our terms, only to be told later that it was a false report. However, before this month's newsletter is finished, I hope we get the real news. Well, tonight, Tuesday, August 14th, at 7 p.m., the report of surrender proceedings was made official. Peace after 3 years, 8 months, and 1 week of war. May it be a lasting peace. There's some excitement in town, believe me. For a long time after 7 p.m., the fire whistle blew, the church bells rang, and auto horns are still tooting. And of course, everybody's happy. It is now after 9 p.m., and the Quogue fire siren is still going strong. On Tuesday night, many of the villagers went into the church for private prayers. It was quiet there. Wednesday night, we had a service of Thanksgiving in the church. I am happy for the parents and wives that will have their boys and girls and hubbies home again, and I hope soon. August 1945.